Hello, I'm Dr. Edward, the Healing Vet, and I help deeply caring humans who consider their animals to be family to create profound healing and deep connection with presence, therapeutic touch, and intuition. And the big thing, if you really want to help anyone in your life, whether it's me helping you and your pets, or you helping yourself, or you helping your pets, is that awareness and connection are incredibly, incredibly important things. And awareness can be kind of tricky. It can be easy to lose awareness without actually being aware that you're losing awareness. And certainly over the past few weeks, or maybe even a bit longer, as I noticed last week, I had kind of dissociated and disappeared a bit out of my life. And there's a whole lot of different connections in my life that suffered as well as that. My pets didn't get as much of my attention and time and presence, and that left them feeling a bit left out and sad and unhappy. I wasn't really showing up and pulling my weight the way that I'd like to around the home with my beloved. My relationship with my beloved suffered a bit. So it's awareness is the key to freedom, in my opinion and in my experience. Now, why is awareness the key to freedom? Because you can't change anything. You can't change anything that's restricting your life. You can't change anything in your life that might not be working as well as it should. You can't change anything when it comes to your pets and how you care for your pets and how you build and deepen your relationship with your pets unless you're aware of the thing. And the more aware you become of how you are internally and how you're behaving externally, well, the more that things naturally start to change, because as soon as you become aware of something and you go, oh, it's not so good, you're going to naturally take steps to start to do something different. And if you really want to go deeper and create a whole lot of healing and growth and evolution in your life and in your relationship with your pets and in how you look after your pets so that you can give them the best possible life, keep them as happy as possible, as healthy as possible, and most importantly, I think, have the most beautiful relationship possible with you, then you're going to have to grow your awareness. Now, what do you do when you lose awareness? Well, first thing you have to do when you've lost awareness is you have to become aware that you lost awareness. And this is something that can be a little bit uncomfortable. And certainly in my experience and when I'm working with clients and animals with healing and veterinary work and all these other things, a fairly common theme that I see is that the big reason that people lose awareness, which leads to a loss of connection, is nearly always because there's something uncomfortable going on. There's feelings, there's things going on that you might not want to face, that it's just too hard, it's too uncomfortable, it might be sad, it might make you angry. And instead of engaging with these feelings and really meeting them and moving through them and processing them and integrating them, it can be very easy to kind of just withdraw, dissociate, maybe start eating a whole lot of comfort foods, or maybe start going into any other kinds of vices like too much social media, too much scrolling, too much reading of trashy novels or whatever, which kind of maintains your lack of awareness. You get in this pseudo comfortable state that you think you're comfortable, but underneath this kind of false comfort, there can be a whole lot of other things going on that are not so good. So I think one of the keys to awareness is just being willing to be uncomfortable and being willing to feel whatever's going on and really face it and embrace it. And if you've got stuff that you need help with to get to process and integrate and assimilate, you might need to seek help. But I noticed that with my animals, there's a few things that can kind of alert me to when I've lost awareness and when I've lost connection and when my relationship with my animals is starting to suffer, because I've kind of zoned out in some way or some form, and I've kind of withdrawn in some way or some form. So I zone out, that's losing awareness. And then my relationships suffer. So if I start getting grumpy with my animals, then I know that really, I need to be looking at myself and what's going on with myself and thinking about what's going on with myself. Because nearly always, if I'm getting grumpy with my animals, it's nothing to do with what they're doing. It's to do with unresolved stuff inside me. Another thing is that my animals might start kind of acting up for no reason. And nearly always, if they start acting up, acting out for no apparent reason, it's because I've lost awareness and lost connection in my life, and I'm not here in the way that they need. So they start pushing on me because they need connection and they want healthy attention from me. Another thing that I've noticed too is that sometimes when I withdraw and I'm kind of not happy, not comfortable, not feeling great, and lose connection with myself and the world, is that my animals start to come and really want to spend a lot of time with me, and they're worried about me and they're kind of wanting to care for me. So these are all things to think about, but awareness and connection, incredibly important to build and strengthen both of them. So I hope you have a lovely time doing that with your pets this week. Give your pets a pat for me, and we'll see you next week.